Hey guys, today I'm with my friend Colleen. Colleen is an Ayurvedic diet and lifestyle coach, and she's my friend from Ibiza, and we connected again in Barcelona. And I love Colleen's work, and I always follow like her recipes, advices, and it really helped me a lot because I like natural lifestyle and anything that I can do and change that can benefit my life for better. And I love Ayurveda, and yeah, and I wanted to also myself learn more, and I think it's great to share from someone who knows so much about, you know, Ayurveda.
A little bit, still learning always. But
yeah, but compared to, you know, like how little I know, for me it's I always learn something new.
Makes me so happy.
Yeah, and so yeah, do you want to maybe share with people who've never heard about Ayurveda? Like how would you describe Ayurveda?
Well, I would describe Ayurveda as the art of living. It's about becoming one with nature, moving in the rhythms and the cycles of nature. It was originated in India over 5,000 years ago. It's this ancient wisdom passed down through generations, and just basically teaching us to get in touch with our bodies, know that we can be and we will be the best doctor for ourselves, because no one knows our body like we know our bodies. No doctor, no mother, sister, nobody. You have to pay attention to what's happening and make changes, adjustments.
So it's also like preventing disease, right?
Exactly, yes. Preventing disease, living more optimally, fighting digestion problems, it's everything, just becoming healthy between the body, the mind, and the spirit. So everything come together. It's also the sister science of yoga.
Yeah.
So they go complementary. And yes.
Yeah. So it's like curing, not just preventing, but also if you have a certain problem, like it doesn't have to be a disease, but it can be something that you are like low on energy, or you would like to improve your digestion, skin. It's just by adjusting what you eat.
Exactly.
Combining the
adjusting
food, right?
what you eat, combined with how you're living, diet, lifestyle, managing stress. All of these have an important, they're all factors into making a healthy life, into creating and living at your highest and most vibrant self. Being able to handle all the tasks of the day, all the different things that are gonna come to us. We want to be able to have the strength and the tools and resources to fight this and to be stronger. So Ayurveda is working a lot with the elements, and it's about recognizing how our bodies and how we are made up of the elements, you know, in nature, and all food and all things have different elements, combinations within them. And so when we find what are the elements most prominent in our bodies, we can determine what's better for us, in a sense, in terms of diet, lifestyle, and everything else that comes along with health.
So if somebody is just at the beginning, they still don't know the elements that they have in the body, what are that they can do by doing a test, right? There's a test to...
Yeah, the dosha test.
Okay.
So basically this is gonna be the definition of dosha, it's your imbalanced state. So it can be vata, pitta, kapha, coming from air, ether, air, water, fire, water, and earth. So these are the elements that make up the different doshas. And all of the doshas. We have all of these elements within our body, but some in particular are stronger, more prominent than others. So that's what makes us all super unique. And what works for me, maybe it's not gonna work for you, and what works for her is not gonna work for him. It's about figuring out what works for you and figuring out your body, listening to it, and knowing kind of your personal manual to how you work.
And so what are some of the things that people can implement? Are there any things that people can implement now without getting deeper in Ayurveda? Maybe somebody thinks, oh, it's too complicated, I don't want to do this test, but they feel like they want to implement some changes. Is there something that they can do right now?
so much. There's so much that you can do that really just so simple things. One thing that's huge, that's probably the most simple of everything, is drinking warm water, or not cold, just room temperature water, and in the morning warm water. This is gonna help to open the blood vessels and increase the circulation and just help the body run smoother, as our bodies are naturally warmer. We are warm and we are moist, so when we give warm water, we are just hydrating our body at a tissues and organs and the cellular level. So really getting that good hydration.
But that really helped me. Like I was always drinking like cold water with ice.
You see?
And since you told me that, I tried drinking room temperature, and I really feel, and I got used to it. I like drinking it, and I feel different
You
in my
feel
body.
good, and like who doesn't want to feel good? That's what I'm saying. So if we feel good, you look good, you live longer, live happier, and warm water really helps. And it's so simple, it's free, you can do it today. You can just change, you know, just this little trick. Also, we will say that drinking, making sure you are properly hydrated before eating, before having a meal. You want to drink a glass of warm water half an hour before you eat. But
when you say warm, it's not like tea water, it's just room temperature.
Just room temperature,
it's not like
just make sure it's not cold. I mean,
not from the fridge.
Right, exactly, not from the fridge. Because what the cold water does, it constricts our blood vessels. So, and it just kind of freezes everything a little bit, so it doesn't work so smoothly. But yeah, really, if you drink water, you make sure that the body is well hydrated before you're having a meal, because it takes a lot of energy to go into the digestion, to digest all the food that we put into our bodies. So having the body properly hydrated is gonna help the body to produce all of the digestive juices and enzymes in order to digest this food.
Something else?
Another thing is waking up with the sun, waking up early in the morning, just like the birds do, just like the animals do. They don't know if it's Saturday, you know, they just wake up early when the sun rises. That way we are moving with the circadian rhythm of the sun, we are one with the universe, and that way that our body slowly wakes up and we can get used to the day, we can enjoy the day. This is when we have the most energy, is in the middle of the day. The day is also broken up by the 3 doshas, as well as life, but that's another story.
Another video.
But so you have the Vata time of day, the Pitta time of day, and the Kapha time of day. And knowing what energies and what elements are more active in these hours will help us to determine what activities are better in these hours. So all we need a balance of all of these energies to be healthy in our life. And it's a web of just figuring out the different energies and figuring out how you work with them, and how you can, by knowing a little bit about Ayurveda and a little bit more about the laws of nature, you can live in perfect harmony with nature and just be, you will feel better, you're gonna look better, you're gonna live longer, you're just thriving in life, not just surviving. The body is always gonna survive because that's its job, but we want to not just survive, we want to prosper.
Yeah, so it's about knowing which, if you want to apply Ayurveda, like from what I understand, about knowing which energies you have, which dosha you have, and then because certain food carries this energy.
Yes.
So by knowing which food carries which energy, and knowing which one you have to take to balance your
dosha, your imbalance, exactly. All foods have different properties and qualities and different energies and elements, how they're, you know, grown and moved, and everything has that side of it, and so that will affect your body accordingly.
Okay. And then is there any are there certain foods that you should also eat during a different dosha, or like the time of the day?
Well, time of day, it's more about quantity. Like in the morning, when the digestive fire, the Agni is when the sun is quite low, so is our digestive fire is just warming up. We don't want to throw a big heavy meal on top and stop the fire completely. We want to just kind of blow on the fire, stoke the fire, something light, nutritious, that's gonna get us through till lunchtime.
Okay.
And then lunchtime, obviously the biggest meal, as the sun is the highest, we are the strongest, we can digest the most at this time. And then in the evening, it's the kapha time when we want to have our dinner, which they call it supper because it's actually meant to be supplemental, which means that as the sun is going down again, we want to not put so much. We're about to go to sleep, so we don't want our digestion to be working so much.
Yeah, and like since you started with Ayurveda, since you changed your life, have you seen?
Oh my gosh!
Have you seen?
Besides having better energy, just more clarity in the mind, feeling better. My nails.
Yeah, you show me. Bring the nails closer. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, they're so strong. Yeah.
But anyways, they're super strong. Like they are super long. And they don't break anymore. I never could have nails like that. They would break before they ever got that long, and they would peel off. I mean, it was just the worst nails. And let me tell you, since I have been living more Ayurvedically, nobody's perfect, but I have really noticed a difference. And besides everything else, like that's just, I'm like, wow, I cannot believe it. Really.
Yeah, because you showed me today, you're like, wow,
I got a French manicure.
Yeah, no, but I noticed it looks, yeah, I'm not sure, maybe again. It's really like natural. I mean, it doesn't matter if you want to grow nails or not, but it just shows the health of the body.
Exactly, just the health. It's the bone health. I mean,
yeah,
exactly. What is coming out of us, it shows us the inside of us. What we look like on the outside reflects the inside of us. Our vibrancy, our skin, our hair, everything. I mean, our nails, it's a byproduct of the bones. So when our bones are strong and healthy, then the nails as well will come to be healthy. So I'm very happy about that.
Well, thanks so much for sharing today. I love to hear more and learn more about Ayurveda and how it can improve my life. And I'm sure there's much more to dig in, but this is great for now and to start and have some info on the energies of our body and how to regulate with the time of the day.
Exactly. And there's so much more that you can know, and let me just tell you that every little bit counts. It's about starting now, you know, because we don't want to, you know, have to start digging the well when we're thirsty.
Because that's,
There's something I heard that just makes such good sense. Start now, you know. We don't want to wait until it's too late. You have now.
Yeah. So if you guys want to know more about Ayurveda and what Colleen is doing, you can go to her Instagram. It's Vida Ayurvedica. And I love your posts, how you share like the little morning routines, like the face mask, and so many cool things. So yeah, you can go over to her Instagram. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Really,
today.
so nice. I love it. It makes me so happy.
Perfect. Okay.
Thank you.
See you guys soon. Bye.
That's so funny. It's gonna be like.
Yeah, I was like, where